Hey guys, Catlin here with your 8th grade math cooldown for the last lesson of this week, translating this trapezoid that we have here. We're going to take trapezoid A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime, and create it from a BCD trapezoid, which is here in blue. And so all you had to do is you had to label all of the vertices on the new trapezoid, A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. They should correspond to the points that are on the blue one. It's under a rigid transformation, which means you spun it and slid it or flipped it or something like that. This one has simply just been, it looks like rotated to the right a little bit and then slid downward to fit there, or maybe there's a special point of rotation that I don't know about. But a good way to keep up with things that are under rigid transformation is to look for distinguishing points. Like point B right here is the point of the trapezoid. So B prime should be right here. It's in the same location. It's at the tip. So if you follow the diagonal, away from it, it should lead to point A, which would be here. And then straight across from B prime, you should find C. B and C are connected on the bottom, so this would be our C prime. And straight across from D along the straight line there is D prime. And you can see that this shape just kind of got turned this way and then slid down. And A ended up coming way over here. B flipped all the way up over there. D got thrown down here, and C in this location. So we have our transformation figured out of our points. So we've labeled all of our vertices. That was part one. And then part two says on both figures, so on this one and that one, label everything that you know, side length and angles. So everything that we know is stuff that's given. You don't have to find anything new here. So C to D is 4, so we can label that up here. A to D is 6, so we can label that up here. We get our lengths from down here. We get our angles from the original. It looks like the obtuse angle, and the only obtuse angle is right here at point A, so we'll call that 130 down here from there to there. And then the tiniest acute angle, which is the point where B is, that is 50. So we can label that right here. So fourth period, if you missed a lesson today, you didn't really miss much. We just noticed that with transformations, they're rigid, which means that the shape doesn't change. And we also noticed that the side lengths, those correspond to each other. They don't change. And so do the angles, just like you saw last year with scale copies. They're like one-to-one scale copies that don't change size, but they're the same shape. And that's it. Good luck on your quiz tomorrow. And don't forget to bring that homework whenever you come to class first thing.